Hey Greg. Yeah, thanks for adding these sketches as well. It's just hard to, see what you're doing without having the sketches to refer to. So let's see what you have here. As you probably realize, the main thing to think about is the angles. So if you're going to have, just like if you're going to have kind of a foreshortened angle view, that has to be reflected in the photographs. And foreshortening, I don't know if you know what that means, but it's just a concept where, the part of the object in front looks bigger, and then it looks kind of, further away. Let's see, where's that? So are you going to cook the eggs too, huh? So your images look really good. I just have a few thoughts. So for some, you're going to have a lot of yellow and green hue in the light. You can correct that pretty easily in Photoshop, so that's not something that you really have to worry about. The only one that I looked like you could possibly be an issue is some of the green coming through here. But again, you can also change that as well. Photoshop's got all kinds of tools to adjust the lighting and the color. It would be nice to see a little bit more detail here. Again, let me see what that is. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to piece together some of what these are. Yeah, that's nice. You got a couple angles with these as well. So yeah, it looks really pretty good. You can use some images from Google if you want, or from the library. And I think that I showed you this last week. But if you're gonna, I'm trying to think of what. I think that's called. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a search in for salt shaker or something like that. So when you get into the Google image search, a couple things I did. Under Tools, if you click Tools, then you can specifically search for image sizes. So if you say, larger than 2 megapixels, you're going to get a lot of images that are, like, this is a really great quality image. And you can see it's 3648 pixels. So that's going to be really a nice image if you need, if you run into, having to get some more images. Let's see. Yeah, actually that's not very good. Yours is actually a lot better than that one. So even this one's kind of okay, and that's 1900 pixels. So again, if you run into issues, again, all you need to do is click Tools. Let me see, and then then you could add the size. There's another one too. I was looking for. Shoot, I can't. Well, I can't. There's also a setting to make these come up like this. It always kind of disappears. So again, if you want to, I kind of like this idea of some salt flying in the picture plane someplace. Like you could have it kind of coming out this way or something like that. So yeah, you can just get a lot of ideas from Google. Another thing and not just to use the images necessarily, but you can also just get some ideas. So immediately I was thinking of a cast iron skillet. Just because it has this really cool black kind of surface, even though I really like I really like that copper one too. I was actually just going to buy one of those the other day. So I actually like this one too. Yeah, no, I like this one too. I mean, the only thing it would make a difference is if you do put the eggs on there. If you had some type of a higher contrast image, the eggs would show up more. But so anyway, you've got a lot of options, and your photographs look great. So you really did a good job. Everything's in focus, and the lighting is really nice. So yeah. So other than that, just think about maybe if you're going to still look for images, finding a little bit more color. That's really the only thing I would suggest. Just because when you have just kind of, like, and I don't mean a lot of color, just a little color goes a long way, because it kind of acts as kind of a way to, add unity by repeating color. So you've got all these nice metallic surfaces, so those are going to look great. So yeah, maybe just a little bit of color someplace. But again, when you do your background and text, you can also add color there. So anyway, you're off to a really good start, and your images look really good. Okay.